everybody. Welcome to our show. Whether you're throwing a party or attending a party, today we have great ideas for you. You'll have your holiday look in the bag after my friend Melissa Brufeld shows us how to make these beautiful embellished purses. And we're going to make 2 dips that your guests will devour. Speaking of things your guests will enjoy, one of the most festive beverages to serve at a holiday gathering, I think, is punch. And my first guest is going to share 2 great recipes for punch that you'll definitely want to make this season. He's the head bartender at the wonderful New York City restaurant Locanda Verde. Please welcome Naren Young. It's so nice to have you, Naren.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you. So, why all of a sudden is punch becoming a popular bar drink? It's always been a popular kind of party drink, but no, I mean, I go to bars and they're offering punch.
Yeah, well,
Why?
I think punch for so long had such a bad name. You know, it's kind of this thing where you throw whatever was at hand, whatever liquor you had, whatever juices were, you know, you put them in a bathtub or even better, a plastic trash can, and, you know, and you had punch.
Where did you do that? I never saw that.
You know, so I think
that garbage pail, never.
So I think a lot of the college kids maybe gave it a bad name, but now that we're looking back in history to some of the old historic recipes and we're looking for things with a bit of a story to tell, and punch certainly has that in spades, and I think it's getting some of its credibility back like it once did, you know.
Do you know why I like punch?
Tell me.
Punch bowls.
Isn't this beautiful?
This is Lisa Wagner's grandmother's punch bowl, and I bet a lot of you have punch bowls somewhere. I have one like this. Somebody broke my platter.
Oh, really?
And then I have a platter without the punch bowl. But I love these.
It's spectacular.
So we're going to make 2 punches.
We are.
And the first one has gin in it. Or is it rum?
No, the first one we're going to do with rum.
Oh, this is the rum
So
one.
rum was
Okay.
a very popular ingredient back in the day when we were making, you know, some of the early punches.
Yeah.
Now, the very first thing we want to do is make what they call an oleosaccharin, which is a sugar, oil sugar. So you basically want to get some citrus peels in some sugar. And this one also, because it's the fall, we want to be festive and you want to, you know, be using like spices and rich things. We've got some ginger in there and a little bit of cinnamon as well.
Yeah.
So basically we've just shaved some...
Is that all just cinnamon in the dark?
This is all just some citrus peels. So we have some lemon, lime,
It's so tasty.
orange, grapefruit.
I could just eat that.
Right?
That'd be good. That'd be good sprinkled on your Christmas cookies.
Exactly. So a little bit of this.
Okay, so that goes
Right.
in? Okay.
So this is going to be our base.
Okay, that's the sweet.
And we want to balance this out, you know.
With the sour.
Exactly. So.
But punch, it's very important not to use bottled juices or canned juices. It has to be fresh.
Any cocktails at all, it's got to be
Yes.
fresh juice.
Okay.
And none of that bottled stuff you see on the
2 1/4
shelves.
cups of fresh lime juice. Okay.
So that's going to balance it out. And that acid is just going to eat up all that sugar. So
Yes.
we're just going to, you know, give that a quick stir. We get some rum there. If you want to just put some of that rum in, we want about 20 ounces. You know what? We can just put that whole bottle in.
No, this is 3 3/4 cups.
Yeah, so we want almost that whole bottle.
Okay.
So
You think? Okay, that's 2 cups. So this is a really nice rum. What rum is this?
this is Appleton. It's a Jamaican rum.
Appleton. Oh, I like this
Yeah,
one.
it's really delicious.
I do like that. You're right.
See? You might as well just put the whole thing in.
Oh, it's not even enough.
Let's get this party started early with some
Okay.
punch, right?
Remember, this is morning time.
All right.
Okay, so then
Next, we got some Grand Marnier. So
Oh.
this is a really nice, rich orange liqueur.
2 1/4 cups of Grand Marnier.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to add a really nice, rich, orangey flavour.
And
And if,
apple juice.
apple juice.
So is this like apple cider?
That is like an apple cider,
Yeah.
exactly. You could use normal apple juice, would be great.
Okay. I've been pressing my own apples. I'm going to make this with my own apples.
Nice. And they're right in season right now, so perfect.
Yes.
Actually, we need one last bit of alcohol.
Oh, 1 1/2 cups.
Some amaretto, so if we want to measure that
so
out.
amaretto and orange liqueur
Yeah.
and Grand Marnier.
So this is going to add a really nice kind of nutty flavour to it. Some nice kind of
Okay.
almond flavours.
If you say so.
So you don't want too much. That's probably good.
Okay.
This is pretty strong stuff. And the great thing about this punch, Martha, is too, we could serve it hot. You know what I mean? Especially on a day like
Oh,
this.
yes? Oh, good.
Super cold outside today, so we could heat this up.
Okay.
All right. And then basically this kind of goes in the fridge until your guests arrive. It's kind of like done. And now we just bob one of these or 2 of these
Really good.
these ice blocks in. So we've just
See, I
basically-
like these.
Right? Aren't they pretty?
Yeah, so this
there's
has cranberries and
cranberries,
lime.
apples, limes,
and lime peel,
And
okay.
depending on, you know, in the spring you could use cucumbers, spring herbs, citrus, berries. And then lastly we just got some Pellegrino.
Oh.
And that's just
Keep
going to give
saying
us...
lastly. I mean, it's the firstly. We haven't even gotten through this. And what about all those garnishes? I think those are beautiful.
Yeah, so this is really going to make this pop. So just when guests arrive, this is when you add the ice, the sparkling
Okay.
water, and then your garnishes. That
So
way it's...
audience, we're going to party
It's not-
afterward.
And then some of these just go on top.
very pretty.
Right.
Oh, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
And this way, with the big ice cubes, it's not going to dilute and it won't be a watery mess by the time people get there. Right?
And of course, now, why this still exists, Lisa Wagner's grandmother's ladle, I have no idea, but it exists. So we must be very careful with that.
And then we just get some...
some grated apple?
Some apple slices on top.
Oh, this is very colorful and very pretty. Oh, wow, I like this a lot.
Right.
Okay.
So some of those on there.
I'm going to take a tiny little taste.
And then some cinnamon, just for aroma.
You want to know something? It's the best punch I ever tasted.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Great.
Really good.
So should we move on to the next one?
Yes.
Okay. So this one here,
Really good.
this is the horse and carriage punch. This was made by a friend of mine, Simon Ford, at my wedding, actually.
So you have to make it with the zest of lemons, limes, grapefruits, and oranges.
Or one of it, or you could just use one of them if you wanted to. So
okay.
this one, I thought, let's get a really nice citrus base.
Okay.
So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of this. So we need...
Okay. Well, that's a 1/4 cup.
There we go.
Okay.
This one we're going to use
A
some...
1/3 of a cup.
1/3 of a cup. So we're going to use some lemon juice.
Okay, how
this
much?
time.
A cup? No,
Yep.
3/4 of a cup.
So that's just going to balance that out.
The recipes, by the way, are at marthastewart.com, so you don't fret. They're all there.
Okay, so this one we're going to use gin. So it's going to be a nice, kind of bright
Okay.
style punch.
So you're
this one.
you're using like a Beefeater gin?
Beefeater gin, really nice and citrus forward.
Okay.
Delicious. We're going to use
I love Saint-Germain,
some Saint-Germain,
which is an elderflower, or is it elderberry or elderflower?
elderflower.
Elderflower
Exactly.
liqueur. And that has a beautiful bottle.
Right.
What was that? Wait, that's the 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry. That's the
Yep.
Saint-Germain. So we need Cointreau.
I have to watch this bartender. We're not going to get out of here alive.
I had a few too many punches backstage before I started.
And how much Cointreau? I love Cointreau.
3/4 of a cup.
I love that.
There we go.
Okay. Yum.
That goes in. That's going to add a nice kind of orangey, bright orange flavour. This is
Yes.
some chamomile tea.
Oh, that's a nice addition.
Yeah, so a lot of the early punches use tea in their recipes. So we'll give that a nice quick stir there, Martha. And then, again, we want another one of these beautiful ice blocks
I
in.
just got that contraption to make round ice cubes.
Oh, yeah, aren't they great? They make a perfect sphere.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
they're great.
so much fun.
Uh-huh.
And so I put them all in the freezer. I'm having a party later on this week, and I'm going to make these punches.
And then we finish this one a bit more extravagant. It's some champagne.
Oh,
You could
wow.
use dry sparkling
So
wine, but
would
this
you
is the
really-
Martha Stewart
would you
show, so we
really
use
use
only the
a-
real McCoy.
Would you really use a Veuve Clicquot in here?
Oh, you could, why not? But, you know, any dry sparkling
Could
wine.
use a
Cava,
less expensive?
Cava, Prosecco, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And then, again, just to finish this off,
Wait, I have to have a little taste of this. I'm buzzing from the first one. I mean, just a sip.
Already?
Yeah, I mean, it only takes a sip.
Right.
At this time in the morning, come on.
and this one, in season, pomegranates right now, some of these on top,
Oh, you can taste the Saint-Germain.
right? It's really nice floral lychee kind of flavour.
And rose petals.
Look at that.
Make
Look how pretty
sure
that
they
looks.
are not poisonous rose petals.
Right? Some of that on top, and then, again,
That's very pretty.
just to finish some nutmeg this time.
Oh,
We always want
nice.
some spice in there. And that's going to add a really nice aroma to our cocktail.
And again, in a pink depression glass bowl with pink depression glass cups, what a gorgeous presentation. You're going to have a really great party if you serve one of these. And I think it really does. I mean, everybody wants this at a party, and everybody's in a good mood. One little drink like this, and your whole party is a success. That's all you really need. But make some food, too, don't you think?
Absolutely, you got to have some food. Yeah.
Naren, thank you very much. It's really great. Thank you. We'll be right back.